All right, all right. Pulled Nahida. She's so cute, jumping on her little buttons. It's like she's jumping on a keyboard. Very well designed, I think. And then her charge attack is like a scroll wheel in a three-dimensional modeling program. And yes, I have her weapon. Nahida's pretty good, y'all. She's not even fully built. I mean, obviously she's not fully built. I did a little bit of pre-farming, but not a bunch. My artifacts aren't ideal for her. Her crit sucks. But right now I have her EM at 728. Her weapon's at 70. She's at 70. Her talents are 6 and 6. Ignoring her normal attacks for now. Mostly using her as an off-fielder. I've also noticed something, that when she runs, you can hear kind of like a baby's mobile kind of sound. Like a little music box sound. It happens even more when she jumps. Listen closely. That doesn't happen with anyone else. Just Nahida. I wonder if it's because we're around dendro pillars? Probably not, right? Something like that. Interesting. Interesting design choice. Anyway, welcome. First, I'm going to do my dailies. See if we can show off a little bit of this Nahida combat. Haven't really settled on the proper rotation for her yet. Right now, I'm just playing her instead of DMC in my Hyperbloom team. Kokomi is the main on-fielder here. Not exactly when I should prioritize. Like, this one's interesting because I don't want to interrupt Kokomi's burst in this comp, so I want Nahida's skill up time to be as high as possible. So I don't think I want to do it early. We shall see. Maybe once early.
New punching.
Rest and rebuild.
Into the wind.
Committed to memory by royal decree.
Baboom.
One with nature.
The Temple of Wisdom.
The Temple of Wisdom.
The darkness. Come.
See, now these guys aren't marked, so I feel like I have to swap back and mark her before Kokomi ulting. You know? Baboom. What up, Yoimon? I know it's been a while since I've streamed, so I apologize. But I'm doing quite well. How are you? Got Nahida, as you can see. I've also noticed that when she jumps and sprints sometimes, you hear like a little music box sound in the background. Listen to that. Doesn't seem to happen when she walks. And sometimes it does it a little bit right at the beginning of a sprint. Very strange design, but pretty cool design. Boink, boink, boink. Alright. We've done one commish. Let's do another commish. I'm going to do my commissions, and then I'm halfway through what I think is the Scaramouche quest. Actually, we'll save that one for last. Have you played Scaramouche yet? Yeah, I expect her to have a different running animation too from all the other child characters. But it seems like all the child characters have the T-pose running animation, so I guess that's just not programming that they were willing to do. And I'm just one reputational level away from having the green wings to complete her style ensemble. I've got the green Sealy. I've got her signature weapon. Because I'm a whale. So now I just need the green wings. And she's going to be Archon Fresh. I don't have any constellations, though. I missed my first 50-50 and got a Tignari instead. Or Tenari instead. Which is cool, because I didn't have Tenari before. And then I won my next one at 60 pulls, I think? Pulled for Albedo and won them on your 50-50. Nice. 23 pity and 0 wishes. Are you pulling on Nahida, Yoi? And Yoi, remind me of your name again. I know I got it wrong last time, so I don't want to tempt fate by guessing again and guessing wrong. All right, where is this one? I keep getting distracted by the music box noises of her. Oh, I also love that she can do this. She can. It's actually made farming for her Lotus materials a lot easier because you don't have to actually climb the cliff. You can just look at them on the cliff. These wings go all right with her, though. She has sort of that faded bronze in her outfit. Let's kill some Amonguses. I mean some funguses. Hey, fellas.
The range knows it.
Roll. On, reveal.
Ba-boom! Man, Nahida's going to be really powerful once I actually have a decent set of artifacts for her and she's fully built. I'm very excited. Alright, so have I done 3 commissions or is that my second? Oh, commissions. I guess I've done 3? Cool. Yeah, I think I have done 3. Monolith, Fungus, Light Chase. Hey, Iroh. Hey, buddy. Alan. Right. Cool. Pulling for Maiden Account. An accidental Archon Collector. I remember we were talking about that last time. That's very cool. I ended up pulling Vinti, so now Raiden is the only Archon that I'm missing. I haven't not built Vinti yet, though. I just like Kazuha a lot better. I find that he's better for energy generation for the rest of the team because I can give him Favonia's sword. What up, Fukumoto? What do you need from me today? Some shit about researchers? I don't care. What were you pulling Albedo for, Yoi? Were you trying to pull for pity on Albedo, or did you want him for a Geo team or something? Or do you have a Zhao team?
The evening breeze is like a melody.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I also like Nahida's mind-reading ability.
Is my poetry not good enough? Let me try to explain.
I especially like using it on the character models that are in conversation, because sometimes they'll be thinking things about each other.
That idiot. When will he get
Yeah,
the hint?
it's funny. Like, this is the second conversation I've run into with mind reading where, like, it's a chick and a dude talking, and the chick is like, God damn, these men are so timid. Fucking ask me
What
out.
are you talking about?
The evening breeze is like a melody.
Albedo just for the looks. And another 5-star Geo character. Hey, man. Geo supremacy. I am with you there. That's why Ito's my first true love. Albedo was one of my first pulls for him, too. You seem to have pretty good luck with the Archons since you've accidentally become an Archon collector, Alan. So, You know, if I had to put money on it, I would say Nahida's coming to you 50-50. I got very lucky on Weapon Banner. I had 20 Weapon Banner pity, and after 20 pulls, I ended up pulling... What's her weapon called? 1,000 Floating Dreams? Not fully leveled up yet. I'm gonna have to wait for Sunday to do those materials. Or I might spend my resin on more hypostasis runs to get Nahida to 80. Oh, you got Nilo. I just, you know, after seeing Nilu's kit, I was like, ugh, I can't honestly justify it. I can't honestly justify it. She's so pretty, and her animations are so great. And honestly, now that I have Nahida, I wish that I had Nilu. But it just came down to having to choose. Now she's in the basement. How do you like her? What teams do you play her with? Do you do... I forget if you have a Kokomi. Do you do, like, Kokomi, Nilo, DMC, Calais? Or maybe a triple hydro? That's one of the things that Nahida seems to enable is triple hydro. You're taking pictures of me? Is that all you wanted? Weirdo? You take me out into the woods and then you photograph me? What's your deal, Fukumoto? Let's read this guy's mind. He's a weirdo. Bestseller to who, Fukumoto? Pulled her because of the character design, and you can't go wrong there. Nilo's character design is absolutely gorgeous. She's just the worst when it comes to DPS builds. Yeah, I mean, it's cool because HP artifacts are easier to get, so that's like one benefit, but her EM needs to be high, and her HP needs to be high, and there really just aren't... It seems like there aren't great sword options for her except for her signature weapon. Her signature weapon seems stupid busted on her, but that's about it. Oh, you know what else I have to do today? Well, I can do that tomorrow. I need to do 3 more ley lines to complete the battle pass reward. I will say that the teams that I've seen with her and Nahida look very strong because it allows you to run a Sing Show instead of like a Calais or a DMC. You don't need a second Dendro character, in other words. And Sing Show's helpful too because he gives the, you know, resistance with his ultimate so that people are a little bit more protected from self-damage on those cores.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, nice. I'll check that out, Alan. I'll check out that video of you pre-farming, pulling, and leveling her up. That sounds pretty cool.
Thank you for Ad Astra.
Send Fischl out, send Benny out, get Chongyun out, get Shinha out. And Sino. I want to try out some Sino teams with Nahida as well. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that you made videos. I'm sorry about that, Alan. I'll check out your channel immediately after this stream. Boom, boom, got a BP level. Some much needed more. I've been leveling up a lot of things recently. I just want to make sure I don't have any leftover books to upgrade her NA with. Also, I'm going to need these. Alright, I know crafting is boring. Okay, I should be able to ascend Nahida. Maybe after... Okay, after 2 to 4 runs of hypostasis. And I need a couple more Lotus, but that's not hard. We'll do that later, though. I don't want to do 4 runs of hypostasis right now. Instead, I want to go to Caravan Rabat, talk to Dea, I think is what I'm... Or no, Partis Dea and talk to Tanari. That's what it is. I like that approach, Yoimon. That's honestly what I do most of the time. Capture the videos to remember the experience and just document too. It's nice to, you know, sort of see your progress. Oh yeah, there's a new R&R quest too. I'm a child. I'm a child. I'm a child. You know, it's interesting because I think Nahida's jump is actually like higher than most? No, maybe I'm just tripping. My boy Tanari. What up, dude? Oh, I keep forgetting to read people's minds. I need to read named characters' minds with Nahida's skill. I think there might be some juicy tidbits in there. You know, I keep forgetting to, like, read Sino's mind before I approach, or read Tanari's mind.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
The name's Dea, bitch. I'm a badass mercenary woman.
She's an Aramite mercenary.
From the east. Well, the west in this game.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Interesting that Tanari and Dea have never
It's
met.
something really important.
All right, then follow me.
Yes, bring us to your secret area here in this garden. It's very Game of Thronesy. This is where we talk
This
about
place is
betrayal
good.
and
We won't be
subplot.
disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
Oh, that's a good idea, Yoimon. Oh, what's her name? Oh, shit. I know exactly who you're talking about, though, and I know where to find her. I think her name is Yinger or something like that. Yinger? Like Y-I-N-G-R? I might be wrong.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger.
She is very thirsty, though.
Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yeah, can you think of any other
Yes,
interesting
I
people
know.
to read their minds?
Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
Partis DI.
Left.
Yeah, he came looking for...
Can I ask what it was
So is
about?
this Dottore?
Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
Sino's got some clout. He's the General Mahamatra, you know.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
I wonder if there's ever going to be a
Sino's
mono,
name
a
really
mono
does work
Dendro
wonders.
character.
You're not even
And if
a
there
little
was,
worried
how
that
it would
we
even
might have
work.
made it
Probably
all
not,
up?
right?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he
You
wanted
talking
to
about
take the
Yinger,
scholar
Yoimon? You
Hypatia
talking about
away
Yinger,
with
Alan?
Hypatia?
Yeah, we're going to go talk to her immediately after that. We're going to be like, no, this is an important quest and everything, but
And
I'm
what
going to
do
go
you
pick
mean
up some
by take
perfume real
away?
quick.
Is he
I'll be
planning to leave
back.
Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Oh, flashback. Nice. Dottore and a
So you
flashback.
You're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
Almost
I
feels
was
like
just about to
respect
set
or
out when I
camaraderie
remembered
between these
something
two.
important.
Interesting.
To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a
Pardis
scholar by the
Di.
name of Hypatia?
Oh, of
Your
course she's
sources
interested
are
in
accurate.
Hypatia. She's the one that
No
went a little
doubt
bit
because you
crazy because of
recruited
the
many
Scaramouche vision.
informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Don't let him do it.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh.
So,
I can't believe it.
Tignari's
Your lack
not
of faith in
suspicious?
me,
Well, okay, he's
to
a
the
little
point
suspicious of
even
Dottore.
questioning my general level of knowledge.
Whose design in
How
game looks incredible, by the way. His outfit.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
It's the first time I've gotten to see the
I
back
have
of his
my
outfit,
ways
and I
of
cannot
keeping her
wait to
safe
play
during
him.
the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
Don't do it,
I
Tignari.
will
He's going to
personally
experiment on her.
supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate
That's
her
right.
transfer
That's
to another
right,
nation.
Tig. Yeah.
Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I
Right
cannot
on, Alan.
possibly sign off on this transfer.
Thanks for stopping by.
Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
Good call.
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like
Good
him.
call, Tig.
I
Good
prepared myself
intuition.
for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just...
Maybe he's going to steal her.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, luckily, there is still some
Tsaritsa
time
calls
left
for their
me to
return.
take care of everything before It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price.
Kind
for
of a
what
cool
they've
monologue,
learned.
sort of implying that Tig is a little too young to understand the political benefits of having a harbinger owe him a favor. But of course, that's a dangerous,
Paimon can't help
A
but feel
dangerous
like he's
favor.
hinting at something.
He asked a question, yet didn't care. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our...
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to...
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
What do you mean?
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return...
Hasn't he already asked you several?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted.
Ooh,
My master
is
will
that on your channel you am on, that
occasionally
DMC
leave
four
dots on the
run?
back of the letter. This has been a habit of...
That sounds interesting.
I get it.
I'm terrible at those games,
Since
but
you
I
are
love
always
watching
at
them.
Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me.
I can do that. But the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups, if the situation
They're probably
becomes
not
critical,
building a god or anything.
I'll leave the
All right. We've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Yeah, it is a little politically
Being
interesting.
loyal to
isn't
the
it?
academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages. On that note, aren't you?
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to
One
have
after
lasted
another.
so
The challenge
long.
was that you had to complete the mission
But in the end,
in Dante Must Die difficulty without
still
using my
caught
double
up
trigger
to him.
once. Jeez, and never using health orbs. That's tough. But those games are built for challenge runs,
I
man.
see. So you noticed something.
This may well be. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him.
150 plus
Trust your own
tries.
senses
That's
and
perseverance,
experiences.
Alan. Well done.
I think this may be
That's some
something he
impressive
needs to hear
shit.
right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this heart. Oh, by the way, which way?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so
All right.
much. We'll
Now-
be on our way.
I want Tignari to stick around so I can read his mind. You must have felt incredible after getting that done. It reminds me of fighting some Dark Souls in like Bloodborne bosses that many times and finally beating them.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru
You
soon.
didn't record it?
I want to
Oh,
check if the doctor was actually telling
that
the
is
truth.
painful. But the
He
important
also
thing is
said
that you
he'll
did it.
Take care of everything before he leaves, just to be safe.
Like, Liam?
We'll do it the mirth. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps
Okay,
he never
Dia
even
doesn't
thought
seem
about
to have any
concealing his
thoughts in
whereabouts.
this
Maybe
moment.
that's just how arrogant he really is.
But maybe she will later.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction.
Oh, is that a Celia I missed?
The traces are
What the
still
fuck?
fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage.
Hold up, Dia.
Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Let's go, little Sealy. Where's your home, little guy? There you go. There you go.
Find anything you like?
Okay, Dia's not talking anymore. Let's see if she has thoughts.
Everyone hold hands.
Everyone hold hands.
I see everything.
Just ... Okay. We'll try one more time after we're not in the midst of a mission.
It's just as I thought.
This is definitely a Fatui tent.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going.
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
See, leaving by boat seems weird. I thought Chesnaya was in the north. I thought it was like even north of Mondstadt. Let's just look at the map for a second. Yeah, I mean, there doesn't look like there's passage through the west at all. So that means that they're going to have to sail all the way around the coast up to Snezhnaya through here. It's pretty crazy. I guess it makes sense, though. If you go north, I'm not sure what... I think there's more desert over here, but I'm not sure exactly what's directly north of here. It might be Fontaine. I want to beat up some Fatui first, though. We're already here.
Let's begin.
Come on, guys. I need you both in my cursor.
Hey,
Oh, I think I missed my chance on invisibility guy. Oh, no, I got him. Good.
Into the wind.
sharing my knowledge.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
One with nature.
Billowing surge.
This isn't good.
One of you, eh? So I think I like this rotation because I get to mark first, and then group with Kazuha, and then mark again. I think Yoimon was actually the one telling me about this, but he read somewhere that each of the feathers in the different wind gliders for the different regions have like the same number of feathers on each side as the number that Archon is. And I believe that the Dindro one has 3. Yep, 1, 2, 3 ridges there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Geo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Electro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the Animo, which makes Dindro the third, which also lines up with the number of tails on Nahida's outfit, which I think is a nice little design choice. Can't wait till I have that glider. Well done, Dia. Good mercenary work.
Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Oh, I hate these.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving.
I'm so bad at these.
I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then...
I'm so bad at these. What am I supposed to hide behind? Like, I don't mind varying up your gameplay, but if your gameplay mechanics aren't designed well enough to support a style of gameplay, don't put your players through that. It's not the right sort of difficulty.
This is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
I mean, I can't follow him any further than this, right?
On that boat.
Okay, there we go.
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
Really? In Wakata Fundug? Is that the name of the boat? Let's see if this works. Oh, come on. Please, no. I mean, this should work. Damn it. Fuck you, Genshin. How else am I supposed to get onto a boat if I can't climb it while swimming?
Look!
God damn it, I have to do all this shit again, you fucking asshole game designers. You fucking... you lazy
Now
pieces of shit.
this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be
That
right.
definitely always sounds to me like a...
No, I remembered
noticing
like it was
you,
yesterday.
huh?
Both his expressions and tones are now very... Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's
Oh,
get closer
this
and find
is
a
the
place to
Wakata
hide so we
Funduk.
can observe him.
She just said, let's get closer. And the objective was actually 20 meters
This
behind
place
me
will
in
do.
the opposite
We
direction.
can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
See, I'm expecting Genshin to be a more well-designed game. I can sneak on the boat itself, but no, I can't do that.
Huh?
Oh, and of course he immediately sees us.
Waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few
Spooky.
minutes ago.
Spooky
But now,
stuff.
they vanished.
So this was a trap. Wait, don't...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to...
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen...
Oh no!
Let's go!
Yeah, they're definitely gonna kill her. You gonna face him down here? I figured that we'd have like some infiltrating to do with the Academia, and then we'd find the Balladeer there.
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it...
even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't...
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Paradis Di now?
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger
Bring it
to
on, then.
blame. I may be staying at Paradis Di as a scholar, but that it is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our
No one will lay a hand...
Let's fight.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
By royal decree!
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yes, Mainari! Beat him up!
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
You're done for. You're done for, Fatui.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure that...
Got it!
Let's do it.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
Has something been taken from her? Perhaps her knowledge?
Well, how is she?
Knowledge capsules exist after all.
Oh, that's good.
Ghost mode.
So, you think this is over?
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
What? The ballad?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Good, then just, you know, respond
Don't
to
you
them.
remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her
Who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is
Yeah,
nearly
shut up,
complete.
Paimon.
All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can... But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy. Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those were... But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think
Oh, well,
about
if you were born to
sheet
become a
paper.
god, then I'm sure it'll be
By
fine.
itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before was, indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your consciousness. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only... Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my consciousness and saw my path. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again?
Pretty arrogant
No
of you.
matter. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known
No one's
his
never
place.
told me. No one's ever
Even
told
now,
me that I'm not good
the
at sowing
puny human
discord.
thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the ballad sure chatted with you for a...
It's become milder but more deranged.
Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Did you know that the sound of thunder is the prelude to new life? Hey!
Nothing. Whoa.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move.
This looks just like he has
I've
a
seen
headache.
eremites
Does he get
struck
headaches
by
from
lightning
fighting?
Before.
Oh, he got struck by lightning.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. My wound aside...
Hey, didn't I tell you...
Just in case.
T-pose run, all the kids of a T-pose run.
Thank goodness you...
Hey!
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you...
I know.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the bounty?
The Academia's...
That sounds, ambitious, I guess. As long as I can
Indeed.
enjoy every day
Indeed,
with
dear.
a drink in my hand, tasty...
Same here. I don't
must
want to
be
go
the
create any
least
gods. I
ambitious
just want to get
person
drunk with
who's
my
ever set
friends.
foot-
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really...
You said the balladeer claimed that...
Have you noticed?
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the...
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the... In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay! That's...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
No more rain? Neato.
The weather is lovely and warm. Things are about...
Before we do any of that, though, let's go talk to Yanger, or Yinger, or whatever her name is. By talk to, I mean invasively read her thoughts with the power of the little Lord God. Yinger. There she is.
Everyone hold hands.
Are you kidding me? Genshin.
Hey,
I guess we don't have to read her thoughts because she's pretty forward about them. Or maybe they just didn't do it for other regions. Which would make sense. Maybe Kusanali can only
I
read
see everything.
Sumeru. Okay, she can only read Sumeru thoughts because it's an Akasha thing. That's what's going on. People in Sumeru wear Akashas. They wear Akasha terminals. Okay. I buy that. Grand Bazaar, that's what I thought. What, are we gonna watch a play?
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your...
Let's report back. We've made the nest...
I'll go next.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumer. So, we've...
Oh! Kainari also asked us to tell you this...
Everything also went smoothly on my side. To avoid alerting...
So we've smuggled in the Eremites.
They will stay there
into
for
town.
now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks
We've got
to
the doctor
Rama
out
and
of
his
town.
brave team,
We've talked with the gods
as well as their
on
bold
accident.
strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you... So you should find some...
But I thought all of you...
Then I should remind you that...
I know that.
A scribe is responsible...
Fine, whatever. Well, sign...
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on,
Pardon me.
boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah!
Good team. I like it.
Morale! Huh? What are you all doing here?
Nailu? It's Grand Bazaar, so...
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Nilu! Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am
I'll be right back, y'all. I have to use the restroom.
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good. Seems pretty interesting.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate
Sorry
people of
for the
Sumeru.
delay. Glad they've kept talking.
Oh, right. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord.
Remember, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand...
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you got
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all
Let's launch this plan, y'all.
Well said.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been...
Huh?
Oh.
Alright, let's all go home. Okay. So I guess that means it's time
Al
to
Hytham
sleep
just
in
said
bed
I've had
now.
my place to myself recently. I wonder if that's a little bit of foreshadowing about him maybe staying with the doctor? 'Cause the doctor's just left recently?
Today's the Academia's Nia Garbaha Day.
Academia
We can
time.
finally put our plan into action. Al Hytham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Damn it. Just want to get to this blasted ramp.
Everyone hold hands.
No minds to read around here.
Hey.
Nothing. Okay, so no named characters. At least during quest lines have had thoughts.
Hello, you two.
It's rare that named characters are just out in the world, though.
Not really. What about you all, hate them?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, it's crucial to...
The only thing you're...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target
Both
is
options
Grand
are
Sage
yes.
Azar's
Okay.
office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console.
You know, Hyman's been thinking, what kind of technology could...
That isn't something they could... 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can...
So...
Don't forget, the Sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be... All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process,
Alright,
that's
let's do
our
it.
cue to access the console
I'm
and
gonna
free
hack
the
his
Dendro
console.
Archon.
I love it.
Well, yes. If precedence...
Everyone should be in...
Let's go. Yes.
Just Lesser Lord Kusanali browsing around the Academia. Nothing to see here.
I feel sleepier whenever I remember one of his poems.
I should probably make an admission brochure and put it up on the side. But I'm sure no
Ah,
one
yes,
will read
brochure anxiety. We all get it. We all have it.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Show to be.
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see you. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion?
What did you say? I'm the top student.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater Look, based on what you already know.
Is that so? The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself...
As I expected. Please...
It's nothing.
All right. Thank you for your contribution.
Nice. Very slick, Alhaitham. Very slick. Now let's hide into this. Let's hide inside of this fountain until the headmaster comes out of his office, and then we'll Dumbledore him.
You have no
Which means we'll make him gay.
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic nowadays, the Academia is rampant with...
Wow. So there are special ways to...
We shouldn't waste any more time.
We should read some more minds, though.
Hopefully those earmarked funds were actually spent somewhere useful.
Wonder if I can do it with just a press, too. No. Okay. Although those aren't named people. Sorry, the tester in me. I have to know. Okay, yeah, you can just do it with the press.
Funds were actually
Oh, and there's like a little
useful.
smiley face, too. Wonder if that appears when I do this.
So, what is a vision actually made of?
See, she's actually asking some interesting questions. Nobody knows. Some say it's Butterfingers. Others say it's magic itself.
Everyone hold hands.
this the Academia's library?
Indeed.
Show to be.
Known as the House of Dana, it is quite...
there are a lot...
The Academia march just act...
Act natural, right? Ah, yes. Books, books, books. I shall hide behind this woman. Yes, perfectly hidden. Perfectly hidden. Apparently that doesn't work out. No! God damn it. Just a normal libraries person coming in to inspect your library. Oh, these books are dangerous. I better read them.
What's this plaque?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd
Probably.
sneak past him?
Who knows?
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Oh, he's right there, y'all.
What's Grand Sage's eye doing here?
Found out.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in the... It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some... The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for
Well, that's one way to get into his office. Be captured and taken there.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
We strong.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for... You see, if that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Man, for an area that's ruled over by the Archon of Wisdom, this guy is not wise at all.
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine pop, creating a god. Yes. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the we shall regain a god's guidance.
Now, this is the
at
pinnacle
long
of human
last.
folly.
No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be... Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses care for the people, fend off sandstorms, We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, the ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated and...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed... Not only are they acting against the Academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
I'll hate them? Are you...
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler.
I'll hate them? So we finally started to trust you!
No, this is going to be a trap knowledge capsule. I hope.
Excellent. Detailed as it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into...
We'll be monitored.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but your ploy was to sacrifice.
Lord Azar.
No, not really.
I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan.
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler. Judging by the time, you were all likely...
Maybe...
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler. With their instigation, what was the
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought...
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your... If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then... As for Sino...
Grim Sage is actually pretty keen on strategies.
He will soon return to the Academia and confront...
You'll see me as... Even if you impugn me, it would have...
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the... However, under the current circumstances, even that...
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar...
So flight...
Oh, we can fight these motherfuckers. Come on, let me fight them. Use some cool power, Alhaitham. Yeah, there we go. What'd you do?
What do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
He has gone completely insane.
We can easily fight these people. Just let me fight them.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbahade. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Part of the plan? Don't understand how, but seems like it. Oh, Paimon.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick... What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right!
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage.
What? Why do we want...
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with
They're
their
trying
guard
their best
down,
at a heist.
the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of
The
success.
best way to do a heist is not with multiple flashbacks, it's with one big flashback.
I can
that
already
shows
see
you all
the
the things
pompous
that they
looks
did.
on their face.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only... According to the... That way, even if we break into the sanctuary of...
So our job...
The confinement room, I'll work with Ron. However...
Oh, no wonder Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal. Whoa, it's Mora. Ooh, Mora. No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Our gameplay here is literally find reception in this room. I'm sure people who play this game on mobile do this routinely at their house.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
I mean, I'm sensing a Scaramouche fight, huh?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
Come on. She's doing a little nap time.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I wanted to become a worthy art, so I've kept listening, kept looking for a... so I can catch up to greater lore. But I'm stuck in this... The sages are... and I'm forced to lock my con...
Nahida! Nahida!
Just turn around, Nahida. Just look at what's happening behind you.
So quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to our concept. Have I been doing the right thing?
Come on. Wake up.
How do I? It's so quiet here.
Since you've known the answers to all these questions.
Must be working
You're
about
right, though. I won't.
Nahida!
That's one way to do it.
Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's when I think of everything.
You should have been angry.
That's something I can get behind. You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to... You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think... Yep, so that...
Nilu, are you sure about this?
I'm sure.
What's she gonna do? Dance their minds?
Alright, but if anything
into
happens...
changing?
Don't worry. They...
Alright.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind. With all my strength.
Alright, and this is where we will end for today. I've already been streaming for a long time. And I got some football to watch. So thanks for watching, y'all. And I'll probably be back later tonight to finish up the quest.